Wow! Wow! OBS, you can suck my fat one. It actually cut off all my audio. Wow! Wow! I don't believe this. OBS, you can suck a fat one. Why is this constantly happening? Why isn't this issue resolved? There. I would love to put down another carnivore of some sort. But I honestly don't know if this habitat would be big enough for one. So now, we're just gonna put up a temporary fence. It won't be the final one, but I want to get an idea of how big this area actually is. So. And now I've noticed that it's all on the fence, on the path. It's not what I want. Hey Toronto, just how's everything going? Everything is fine, Scott Anderson. I just really wish OBS would stop crashing every time I play a game, because it's gonna be the death of me. Right. Forgot. Curve. Go over here. I had to relearn some control sometimes. I had to remember, this isn't Jurassic World Evolution anymore. Now, how big is this? 7. It's not going to be nearly enough for a carnivore of any kind. It needs to be bigger. A lot bigger. Experiment with this. Now, how big is this one? 11,000 kilometers. So, what carnivore would be happy with that? 9,000. Acanthosaurus. 10,000. We could definitely plonk an acro down here. T-Rex would not be okay with this. But you know what? Let's cater to an acro. So we're just going to pause the game now. Hey, Tyrannical Simo. Hey, how's the update, Senpai? I honestly haven't. I mean, the last update we got was the Dilophosaurus and stuff. The update for the Paraceratherium isn't until tomorrow. I was actually going to stream tomorrow, but it turns out I actually am going over to a friend's house tomorrow night, and it kind of came at me last minute. So the Paraceratherium stream will be taking place. It's going to happen, but it's going to be a little bit later than I would have expected. So the way I think it's going to work is, you know, we're gonna stream Pokemon Red like we have done, you know, every Monday. And then after that, so either Wednesday or Thursday, because I gotta go to a racetrack this weekend and the next. I think then we will do the Paraceratherium stream, because I wouldn't miss that for the world. I remember seeing that creature specifically from Walking with Beasts, and I've always loved Paraceratherium as a whole. So it's going to be awesome to have one of those. But for now, I'm going to have to settle for an Acrocanthosaurus. And a death. Okay, I need to figure out these measurements. I'm very, very detail-oriented. I gotta get this right on the first try. Come on, damn it. There we go, there we go. Not quite. I had it, but then I lost it. Come on, there we go. Try to get it as close as I possibly can. Bang! I think that's as good as we're gonna get. And Burmidi? Interesting name for an acro. Oh my god, you're big. You are really big, sir. Oh! The ground shook as you were placed. Okay, let's get a good look at this guy.
Acrocanthosaurus, the high-spined lizard. An apex predator, and a good one at that. The tall neural spines running down its back are what create that beautiful scenic silhouette, although their function remains a bit of a mystery to us. I'd love to go to get a closer look at this particular specimen, but I think I'll stay this side of the fence.
I wonder if we could possibly fit two of them in here, because I would love to have a potential breeding pair for this guy. And I have a better name for you. I'm gonna call you Tucker. I don't know why, but you look like a Tucker to me. So, what kind of habitat do you need? You need tropical, wetland, and coastal. Okay. So, let's play around with the terrain a little bit. You know, make it a little bit more interesting than it is, because, you know, I like to work with a flat map. I mean, obviously Prehistoric Kingdom doesn't really allow that with how the map works, but I do like to play with the terrain, you know, see what kind of shapes I can make with it. Okay, maybe let's bump up the intensity just a little bit. There we go. And how's that look? Got a nice little hill for Tucker. And we can also chuck some water in there. And let's give him some nice, calm water, you know, soothe the nerves. We're also going to put some more water over here because he is a wetland animal, and this water should be kind of spread out. And we're going to... Get some more of those unique shapes in this habitat. There we go. And now I gotta think where the hell I'm gonna put a shelter for this dude. I mean, have you seen this fracker? He's massive. Huh. I never made a custom shelter. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I made one for the dinosaurs, but outside of that, I haven't really made anything. Oh, yeah. That's a fun little prefab, the Jurassic World Raptor enclosure. Animal house back cage. I think that might be a bit small. Sure, let's get that. Point. Erase some of the water. There you go. Put some bedding down for the big guy and his potential bride. And sink it into the ground. So we don't get that weird texture. There, that looks nicer. Okay. I hate that. I hate that glitch where the water just becomes pointed. I hate that so much. So we're obviously gonna have to. We're obviously gonna. Look, it did the same thing over here. Tyler about to have a fit. Well, just even out those corners, just so we don't get that weird texture in the water. Absolutely hate it. And I don't know why it hasn't been taken care of yet. There we go. Is it also an issue in the other bodies? It doesn't look that way. Alright. So now, let's give him some foliage. Let's start with, you know, adding some vegetation by the water. Point, point. And point, point, point. You know, start with some water plants. And here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Just, you know, plant them around the sides. These reeds are actually pretty big in comparison to him. But look at the size of Tucker, and then look at the size of these reeds. Cattails. You know? Just a touch of life along the sides of the water. And this will be the only wetland sort of vegetation I'll use because... Oh, frick. What did I just do? My butterfingers. There we go. Maybe I'll put some rocks around the side later. I don't know. vegetation along the sides. That should be fine. How's Tucker liking it so far? Yeah, Tucker's totally fine. So now let's get some tropical trees. And don't like that lot at all. There we go. There's one big tree. Yeah, this habitat is absolutely massive. Can I stop getting those bent trees, please? Oh my god! Yeah, get rid of these bent palm trees. I hate them. Now this is just like the minimum requirements for, you know, vegetation in regards to. Oh no, that's gonna flood right into the tile on enclosure. That's better. I'm also hoping that Tucker can find his way through this, because for whatever reason, dinosaurs and foliage don't mix. There we go. And now let's round it up with some coastal vegetation. Oop. Some redwoods, yes. Lame, crooked palms. I mean, I know that palm trees are crooked. Like, I've been to Hawaii, so I know for a fact they exist. I've seen them, like, personally. But I hate that they're in this game, and that they spawn so often when you're trying to make, like, a beautiful-looking park. Alright, so now his space is kind of starting to fill out, so now we need to take some of the smaller plants, you know, and just spread them around. You know, make his environment feel like an actual work of art. I love to play around with like these tiny little vegetation bits of plants. Also, to my regular viewers, I do apologize for the excessive amount of Path of Titans content that I've been pushing out. It's just that, number one, I haven't played Path of Titans in a good while, like consecutively. Like the last time I played was, well, hold on, like before this jump was the T-Rex when I streamed that. Since then, I haven't played it, and then I got back into it, and I started getting into the Pachycephalosaurus. I got into the Thalassodromeus. I got into the Kywelkia. And there's going to be a lot more than that. There's going to, because, we have the redesigns for Ceratosaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, and Concavinator to go through. I'm actually editing something right now if my phone will let me work. Jeez. Yeah, I'm working on something else for Path of Titans. And then after that will be the Kaiwakia. And then after that it's the Packy. I think it's the Packy. And after that, I'm pretty sure there won't be Path of Titans again for a while, because there's just so much I gotta do. I gotta edit all that. And as I said before, you would think that with all the episodes of Path of Titans I gotta do, you'd think that that was the series that took up most of my time. No. Jurassic World Evolution 2 so far has videos that I still haven't edited yet. Some of them are almost 2 years old, and I still need to get around to doing it. Like, I could just say, call it quits and just do that, but I've worked hard to record that stuff, and it's an experience, and I feel like I need to share that experience with you guys specifically. So it's just like, I don't know. I put myself through all this, and I just get agitated because I have so much to edit, not a whole lot of time to edit in the day, and a lot of new stuff is always coming out. So, for the moment, I'm going to continue with Path of Titans, until that is all out of the way. Maybe do a couple of, side stuff. I mean, I still have the Marco Makes and collaboration I did with him, where, we did the Race to 5 Stars in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. I still have one more episode to edit. I still have one more, and that's going to be a big one. So that's also a priority. And also, I'm working on a scripted video that I teased earlier, if you weren't paying attention to the community post, in case. And I did like a little tease, like, yes, it's gonna revolve around, MonsterVerse and Godzilla and things like that. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I hate writing scripts. I hate it. There's literally nothing about scripts that I like. It's exhausting. It just takes a lot on my mind. It just does a lot to me that I don't like. And also, when I write scripts and then I read it out loud, I feel like I'm faking it, right? I don't feel like I'm actually, engaging with the audience like I should, or I feel like what I say could be disingenuous, whatever the word is. I'm getting upset for some reason, and I can't exactly say why. I don't know why I'm getting upset. But I kind of have to write the script, because if I don't, I'm not going to get a coherent sentence out. It's just going to be a random spiel. And it's going to be, I have a thing with repetition. I repeat the same phrase over and over again, but with a different wording. I kind of need a script to keep, my wording, tangible or understandable. Because I do suffer from autism. I do have Asperger's. Someone just subscribed. Thank you, Jessica Maggle, for subscribing. Oh my god, you scared me. Yeah, I do suffer from Asperger's. It is a very mild form of autism, but it still kind of hinders me a little bit with, communication and things like that. I don't understand social cues. I get hyperactive. It's also, because of ADHD. I'm just the type of person who just needs to write scripts down, or else I'm not going to get a thought out that makes any damn sense. So, yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to get that off my chest, but I guess. That was so loud. Someone do it again. Lol. Whoops. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, frick. Like, it doesn't matter what game I'm playing. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, Path of Titans. It doesn't matter if it's The Isle. It doesn't matter if it's a park builder like Prehistoric Kingdom where there aren't even escaped dinosaurs or whatever. Anytime any of those alerts go off, it doesn't matter if it's Super Chat. It doesn't matter if it's a subscription. I freaking jump out of my skin. Our Acrocanthosaurus habitat is looking really nice. Just saying. Look at that. So I'm just now gonna hit the play button. Oh, and look at him go! Oh, he came running. Look at that beast. Oh! Oh! That's new! Oh, and he's licking. Acrocanthosaurus. Runs. Scratches. And he breathes. This kind of makes me want to play Jurassic World Evolution. Well done, devs. Well done, you've surprised me. I wasn't expecting Acrocanthosaurus to have those kind of animations. That was very surprising. You are an interesting creature, you know? Oh, and it looks like you're about to fall asleep, too. You're a gorgeous animal. I don't know, guys. What did I miss? Well, we just built the Acrocanthosaurus habitat, and in the previous stream before the the crash, I just gave like a tour of the park. So here is our female Acrocanthosaurus. Let's see how she does. Oh dear. Actually, they're fine. They're totally fine with having two. It's big enough. Bamboozle me that. Look at this. We've actually managed to contain Acrocanthosaurus with the bare minimum requirements. If Acro not friendly, why friend shape? Not sure. Okay, so this enclosure is almost finished. So now, well, we're gonna hide some of these blemishes here with some rocks. The best part about this is I can totally recolor them after placing all of them down. Also, I'm sorry if I grow quiet, like, while I'm building. I've actually learned that about myself recently, is that I become super, super quiet when I'm building something in these parks, because I'm, like, super focused. Alright, let's turn that on. Bippity boppity boo. And, yeah. Yepper. Turn that off. Up. There we go. Look at that. Already looks better. And the best part of this, copy, Control C, Control D, excuse me. I'm just going to copy this, but I'm going to make a few minor changes to this. Number one, I'm gonna get rid of. Actually, no. Before I actually get on working on this, let's actually pick the color for the rocks. So I'm thinking a nice brown. So there, perfect, just like that. Control V. Now let's copy and paste. I'm a little bit cheap like that. And it's like an easy hack too. Like if you don't want to like constantly place like individual rocks every time, just grab like a random pile that you have, move them around just so it looks like a whole new pile altogether. Like that. Save yourself some work. What about this one? Also, everyone in the chat, who is excited for the next season of Prehistoric Planet? I know I am. Hype is real for that. Like, Jesus. Now, let's get big guy here. Flatten it. Perfecto. And just like that, the magic is gone. There we go. That's better. I'm trying to get to this rock hiding in the reeds, but I can't. You know what? Whatever. You just gotta stay there. I've honestly been thinking about rewatching Prehistoric Planet and prep for season 2. Honestly, so have I. But not at the moment, just because of the fact that I rewatched it for the purpose of my review that I uploaded about 2 weeks ago. And also, I kind of want to like start watching a little bit more of my anime. Yes, I'm a weeb. That's kind of why Senpai is in my name, because I love anime. Look at that. Looks so much nicer with those rocks that you can't see because of the tree line. Damn it. Hey, partner, nice gameplay of Prehistoric Kingdom. Thank you, LBT Electric Dino. Welcome. So it's nice to see that we're getting some old and familiar and new faces here tonight. It's really awesome, you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you all for, taking the time out of your day to, come chill, watch a little bit of Watch a little bit of me, playing Prehistoric Kingdom. And I just finished making the cage for her leopard gecko. Her name is Alice. Oh, that's cute. When I eventually move out, and get a place for myself, I want to have a blue-tongued skink because I love lizards. This looks amazing. Thank you. So let's have a look. So here we have our female Acrocanthosaurus luna. Oh, those are cool. Oh yeah, 100%. Look at her. Magnificent. And she's walking right toward us. Oh dear. You're not gonna eat me, are you? I'll take that. I'll take that, miss. But I gotta say, that was a lovely roar. Oh, we're seeing another animation. It's like us sniffing around, sort of. Catching the scent. She smells fear. Okay, moving on. Why did a star... You know what? I don't even play this game for the stars. It's sandbox. I don't really care. And here's Tucker, the big boy himself. Can't wait for Prehistoric Planet Season 2, as well as Amazing Dino World sequel and Life on Our Planet. Oh yeah, a lot of awesome stuff along the way. But, did you guys hear about, Oh right, I should probably save the game. Did you guys hear about, what was it? It was, Forgotten Bloodlines: A Gate. They're fully funded on Kickstarter now, so we know we're getting an episode of that. Have you seen the movie 65? No. And as a matter of fact, I'm not gonna bother watching it. In all honesty, I can't be bothered. It doesn't look like it's worth my time. You can defend it all you want. You can say it's a good movie, but I'm not convinced. I hate the creature designs, and after reading a few of the reviews from critics, yeah, I don't feel guilty skipping out on 65. Now, I consider myself to be a very easy man to entertain. I watched frickin' Primeval, and I thought that was cool. I watched, actually, no, Primeval is kind of like the extent of like where the madness kind of started. I mean, because those had like monsters and stuff like that, but those were like supposed to be like future sort of looking creatures, and even the creature design like from that actually supposed to be from the past actually looked like it had some resemblance of the creatures they're meant to represent. But 65, I can't in good faith defend, because those designs and the fact that they take up such a short amount of screen time just isn't worth it to me. I can't be bothered. I really can't. So no, I'm not gonna watch it. Um, if there is anyone who has seen it and actually liked it, all the power to you. I don't judge you. I I'm glad that they can find some enjoyment in that movie. But for me personally, I can't be bothered. I can't. It's a film I don't mind missing out on. And I'm also expecting this might be a bit pompous of me. I'm expecting a 500-page essay from all the Dominion haters for saying that the movie and the dinosaur designs in that were crap. Because at least those designs actually had some semblance to dinosaurs and not monsters. Now, I'm not going to defend Dominion either. I personally like it, but I know it's not well received. I'm judged for the fact that I like it. That's totally fine. I don't care. I like the movie. I know it has problems. Actually, I probably like it a lot more than I should. But I don't care. I don't care. I'm not bothered by the movie at all. And as much as I would love to change some of the facts, I honestly think it's an okay movie. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But I think it's an okay movie.
Each side of its upper jaw sports 19 razor-sharp teeth, but I don't recommend getting close enough to count them all.
I pretty much agree with you on 65, and hopefully more dinosaur media would be a lot better than 65. I mean, yeah, so would I. I mean, with all of this sudden influx of dinosaur media after the release of Dominion, it's very possible we could see more of a buzz regarding, paleo media as a whole. One of the ones I'm looking forward to, but doesn't seem to have a lot of promise, apparently because of the director, is Primitive War, which is like if you guys don't know, is a novel series written by a guy called Ethan Pettis, I don't know. One of them sounds very suggestive. I sincerely hope it didn't come out through that end the way you guys thought you heard it. It takes place in its own universe during the Vietnam War, and apparently a Russian sort of force created a device that caused a rift in time, which allowed dinosaurs to come through. So basically, they pulled a primeval, but they actually gave a reasoning for the anomaly. And I loved that book. I loved it. If you guys liked reading Michael Crichton's original Jurassic Park novels, I think you would love, I think you guys would really like Primitive War. There's a lot of nods to Michael Crichton and Jurassic Park. It's scary. Like, there are some moments in that book that actually scared the crap out of me. Like, even the opening sequence, minor spoiler, there's a guy that gets trapped in a mangrove tree, like by its roots, and a Utah raptor guts him. And he's holding his intestines as the raptor is gnawing him alive, basically. It is graphic. Like, frit, man. And the thing is, like, because it takes place during the Vietnam War, these are armed soldiers, and they are being wrecked. We have... And also, the dinosaurs, according to my knowledge anyway, are described as being accurate in those books. I mean, they have, like, feathered Utah raptors. They have... they do have feathered T-Rexes in the book, but I heard that in the movie they won't be feathered and they'll have lips, which is more what we think they would have looked like nowadays anyway. And they also have, in one of their like anthology sort of stories that are canon with the universe, they do have feathered Uteranus. It's a very interesting book. A very interesting series overall. I've almost finished with the second book, actually. And it's really interesting. Oh, you're doing the squeaky scratch. And a roar! And then a licky licky between my toes. I'm curious, can the big man even get through here? Or is he just stuck? Let's find out. I put him right in the clearing, so hopefully he can. Oh, he does a squeaky scratch with his hands too. That's awesome. But yeah, there are a lot of nods to Jurassic Park. I mean, there is a breeding male and female T-Rex. There are a couple of Michael Crichton sort of Easter eggs. There is one line. I don't know if it's the first or second book. One guy says "spare no expense," which is kind of like, "Hey, that's what John Hammond says." It's really interesting. Also, the massive amounts of injuries some of these characters take is brutal. I mean, they get their freaking teeth kicked in. Like, they have injuries I didn't think a normal person could survive. And it's probably exaggerated, too, just like with the story. But it's... I disgust myself thinking about it. I hear snoring. Ah, yes. She has planted her face within the rock. Meanwhile, Tucker over here, our boy Tucker, looks like he's about to find his way to a carcass. Why don't we follow him and see if that is where he's going? So we'll wait right here, wait for him to come. Us. The ground shaking under his big feet. Yeah, it looks like he's coming for the for the meat. Come on, buddy. No? Guess he's not hungry. Weird. I thought he would have had an appetite, but I guess not. And the dinosaur models in this game are incredible. And he's turning around. Are you hungry or not? Make up your mind. I have a theory. I have no idea where he went. What just happened? Okay. So let's try over here. Away from the corner of the enclosure. Maybe that might be the problem. I would love to see these guys eat. Oh! Looks like Luna's awake. And they're going right toward each other. I think this is their first interaction. Oh man. It's gonna be so nice when we get like social interactions and combat. Because then these dinosaurs will be able to act more like animals than just, computer programs. both gonna eat? Well, she is. Oh, look at that! I mean, they're phasing through each other, but they're sharing the meal at least. I don't know why you have a lack of an improvement. I mean, I put the blood pumpkin down. There you go. Better now? I believe so.
They have a great sense of smell, so if you ever find yourself trapped in the ENCLOSURE enclosure, and I certainly hope you never do, I don't recommend playing hide and seek. They'll sniff you out before you can clean your trousers.
Oh, look at that. They're now just kind of chilling with each other. I know it's just pure coincidence that they're doing this, but I still think it's pretty cool. Oh, look, they're now sitting up. That's another new animation. I know this is pure coincidence and that there is no social interaction, there is no grouping or anything like that yet, but this is still pretty cool. Hey, Luca Top 75, welcome. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good roar. See the inside of your mouth. Chew your breath, Stinky. You need some dental work there, but you need like a Tic Tac or something. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Ah! Don't eat me. You know, it'd be pretty nice if they did put first person in this game and have you get eaten by the dinosaurs. That'd be so sick. Yeah, Tucker's just chilling in the forest. Does not have a care in the world. Master, I'm not going to say that last bit because that's a trick. I'm not saying that. Yo, you can bugger off if you think I'm going to call out your name. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. That word is a trap. Yeah, there you have it, you guys. Our Acrocanthosaurus habitat. I gotta say, I'm actually quite chuffed with what we've accomplished here today. Okay, so with that said, I've now been streaming for almost 2 hours, if you count the previous one that cut off before, the stream ended. I want to do more like this. I want to do more Prehistoric Kingdom builds for you guys, because I still need to build mammoth habitats. I still need to do Prehistoric Kingdom. I have yet to put T-Rex in this park yet. It's gonna happen. T-Rex will happen eventually. I did say in the previous stream that this was going to be a park that includes every species. Not every genus, every species. So, yeah, there's going to be every single dinosaur in the game so far in this park. And we're just going to keep adding them one by one as, with each new update. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy tonight's stream. Thank you for tuning in. Simo, Marco, Sora, LTB Electric Dino, Giganosaurus Creations, Lucas75, Master, Jessica Mangle, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Hunting with the Boy. Thank you, hello. Thank you, Scott Anderson. Thank you, everyone who tuned in tonight, to say hi or to, watch the stream. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me, that you continue to support the channel. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe today, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything new. Link to my Discord and my Twitch in the description down below. I'm thinking about maybe doing some Twitch exclusive builds on Prehistoric Kingdom and then maybe show them off later. But, you know, that remains to be seen, but you never know. And until next time, this is Tyrannosaurus signing off. Alright then, take care now. Bye-bye then.